everybody, it's Friday 9th of July 2021, last trading day of the week. Okay, let's have a look at the news, the high priority news. In particular, 11 AM UK time, we've got Bank of England Governor Bailey speaking. So that has the potential to affect GBP pairs. If you ever want to know what the news is about here on Forex Factory, just click on the detail and it will give you a bit more of an explanation. 1:30 PM we have CAD news. 1:30 PM UK time, employment change, unemployment rate. So look out for that if you're trading any CAD pairs. Some dollar pairs at some very interesting levels for me. So this is the dollar index, and we can see that price is now testing for a third time this trend line resistance. Okay, we also have support here. I'm just going to write that in actually, in case we have any traders in and maybe want to copy the chart, or maybe new traders who want to put some stuff on their chart. It's okay, guys. That resistance there looked, the words looked bigger than support, so I was just trying to get the font size is the same, but it looks like they are the same. So okay, so if this is trendline resistance and we're going to see sellers, what do we need to look for? Well, this is the daily time frame. We've had over the last 3 days, and not including today, we've had an evening star pattern, which is a 3 candlestick pattern showing a change from buyers into sellers. Okay, now we don't just trade every evening star pattern, we look for it at resistance, which is exactly where this is at the moment. So if we were to break this candle here with candle 3 of the evening star, that would give us a strong indication that we're going to see some dollar weakness. Okay, so I'm just going to put an alert in. Okay, you can do this as well. Always good to put alerts in, guys. Saves you, looking at the screen all the time waiting for something to happen. Have your alerts put in. So basically, now. I don't need to look at this chart now, guys, to see if and when price breaks below candle 3. Okay, the alert will tell me. So we'll see what happens with that, and they could come all the way back into this trend line support. Who knows? So opposite of the dollar index, as you may or may not know, is the euro dollar. Pretty much. This is actually a trade idea that I posted to some guys yesterday. So let me just take that off for a second. I'll put it back. But basically, you've got that trend line resistance, trend line support. But the euro dollar is basically opposite of the dollar index. So we've got support, we've got price action at support, we've got a morning star pattern here, which is the opposite of an evening star. So this could break to the upside. Now, if you're an end of day trader, I am not telling you to take this trade, guys, okay? You must do your own analysis, okay? But you could look for, if you're an end of day trader, you could potentially put a buy stop order above candle 3 of yesterday's candle. Stop would need to be underneath this 3-bar pattern, this morning star pattern, maybe underneath this trend line, and you could have some targets. Okay, you could have 1 to 1, 2 to 1, 3 to 1, because if it comes back all the way up here, then that's a 3.3 to 1. So that is just a suggestion. If you're an end of day trader and perhaps you can't look at the charts, then that is something you could set. If you can intraday trade, well, look for that break of candle 3 and look for that first higher low on a smaller time frame. Okay, so you be going down to something like the hourly and waiting for, you know, price to break out, looking for that pullback, and then looking to trade this here. And it means you're actually going to have a smaller stop loss, smaller smaller risk pips. So intraday traders will have an advantage over end of day traders, always will, because they can get in on smaller time frames and they can look in at the smaller cyclicity. So that has the potential to break out. Kiwi dollar. Okay, also look, this is at support. Okay, so we've got euro dollar at support, we've got Kiwi dollar at support. What else have we got? I'm pretty sure dollar CAD is at resistance. Let's have a look. Yeah, resistance. 1 touch, 2 touch, 3 touch. Look at that, on the money and rejected. So are we going to see a bit of a change of cycle on this as well? We haven't had an evening star pattern here yet. We do have CAD news later, so let's see what happens on this. I can see a little bit of a level here where you got that high and you've got some support there. Let me just make that a little bit more easier to see if I do that. Okay, intraday traders could look for this trade. Remember though, you've got that CAD news, so trade as per your rules around news. Aussie, let's have a look at Aussie. Yeah, Aussie is at trendline support as well. So a lot of USD pairs, you know, there are particular levels where they could start to reverse. So have a little look. Nothing going on right at this moment in time, but certainly worth having a look at. A couple of cross pairs of interest. Let's have a look. Euro Aussie. Got a nice level here of resistance. We had a solid close above. Looking for the retest and rejection now, so that could be something that happens today. It could be a false break though, like what happened here, so you know, just be careful. But you can see the level. Look for it to come back. I've got my alert set in. Going to be looking for buyers to come in there. Euro CAD similar. Okay, we've broken this resistance here. Can you see buyers trying to push up, failed, tried to push up, failed. Now, some people might have this a little bit lower, but I had my little resistance line there just a bit higher because looking to the left, it does go back to 18th of March, but that's not too far away. Look at these lows here. So, interesting. We've got dollar CAD at resistance. We've got Euro CAD looking like it could potentially go long. So we've got one saying short in theory and one saying long. Okay, so interesting. Maybe stay out of CAD in that case, because you've got a couple of different charts there telling you potentially different things, both with the same currency pair. Or of course you can just, you know, trade, sorry, both with the same currency, not currency pair. But you know, trade what you see. Okay, have your levels drawn out. Trade what you see. Okay, not what you think. Really, really important. So yeah, that's it, guys. So keep your eyes on dollar index. Okay. If we get a break of that candle 3 here, yesterday's daily candle basically, then that could be a sign that we're going to see, or the start of some downside. So let's see what happens, guys. And if I don't speak to you before, I will speak to you on Monday. Have a great day. Trade safe. Keep that risk low, please. No over risking. That's the way that you blow your accounts. So keep that risk nice and low. And trade safe. I'll speak to you soon. Bye for now.